Yo, what is up, people? This is our first actual video and not a live stream. I am here with your boy Musa. Ahmad. Alright, guys, so today is Friday the 13th. Let's get it. And it's obviously in October, which makes it even better and 10 times scarier. But hey, that's all good, guys. Yo. Oh, tag team!
Ouais, c'est Julien!
Julien, where are you? Oh.
C'est pas grave, le tag team va être après.
I wanted to tag team.
Julien.
Oh. Alright, guys, we're gonna be reacting to top 20 Jason Voorhees kills. So let's go ahead, and obviously this is from Watch Mojo, so we're gonna cut out the most boring parts of him talking. So, yep, let's get it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 Jason Voorhees kills. For this list, we'll be ranking the dead. For this list, we'll
That's crazy.
Bomboclat! Julien, il est fucking blond.
ranking the deadliest and most infamous instances where Jason Voorhees caused someone's violent demise. Since Jason doesn't do any of the killing in either the original Friday the 13th or Part 5, A New Beginning, those films will be omitted from this list.
Crazy.
We're also giving a spoiler alert, although we kind of figured most of these characters wouldn't survive. Did we leave any out? Let us know in the comments.
You left Julien out.
Number 20, Crushing Headache, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. The climax to Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, sees a final confrontation at the grounds of the former Camp Crystal Lake. The surrounding area is renamed Forest Green by the town to avoid the negative connotations associated with the Voorhees murder sprees. But Jason is drawn there nonetheless and continues his rampage. Sheriff Garris and his deputies Pappas and Thornton are on the scene while Tommy Jarvis is setting up a trap. And it's here where Jason commits a skull-crushing finale to one of the officers. Pappas puts 5 bullets into Jason with no effect. Voorhees grabs his skull and a crackling sound fills the air.
No, déjà, this guy stands there with his pistol, okay, just shoots and doesn't move.
Bro, he's shooting the guy.
How about move backwards as you're shooting in the head, not the fucking chest?
Chris later finds his deputy's body and the aftermath. Number 19, Ripped in Half.
Ripped in Half is crazy.
Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Jason Goes to Hell is a somewhat underappreciated entry into the Friday franchise, largely maligned because of its decision to make Jason a supernatural force capable of possession. We honestly appreciate the fact.
Whoa, what kind of zesty shit is this? What is he doing? Let me give you a kiss, big boy.
We honestly appreciate the fact that it tried something different, although some things, well, some things remain the same. Case in point, Voorhees hunting down anyone caught fornicating within 100 yards of the hockey-masked psychopath. Deborah and Luke find this out the hard way when Jason tears through their tent, coitus interruptus, and then tears through Deborah with a metal pole. Gross. Number 18, Trapped and Burned, Friday the 13th.
Bro, you better get killed. Oh, he's ready.
Yo, tag
Jason
team,
murders in the original Friday the 13th, this 2009 remake from producer Michael Bay goes a different route. Here we have a fully grown Voorhees who's already machete deep in mommy issues, so he has no qualms about getting down to business stalking some unsuspecting young people. Amanda gets the worst of it early on and is trapped inside of a sleeping bag and left to be burned alive.
Thank you before I change my mind. God damn.
The scene is mean-spirited, not only due to Amanda's prolonged suffering, but also the fact that her boyfriend Richie has been laid out by a bear trap set by Jason and has to stand by and watch the entire thing play out. Number 17, Death on the Dance Floor. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, I remember this scene. I don't know why.
There was little room for character development by the time Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan hit the theaters in
Damn, bro, his
1989.
dick was
At this
burned
point,
off.
half of the cast is pretty much cannon
The first thing
fodder
you
for
thought it was about
Voorhees,
his dick?
such as the subject of our next entry, Eva Watanabe. The role of Watanabe was an early one for the future Vampire Diaries star Kelly Hu, and she serves as a relatively sweet
always
and
Watanabe is
undeserving
always
victim of
Chinese, just like in the
Jason's wrath.
Spider-Man 1
The scene
game,
itself
the
is peppered
2018.
with hallucinogenic imagery
1980.
as Jason stalks her on the party deck of a cruise ship, with the overall effect being dizzying and disorienting. Here, it's not the manner in which Jason strangles Eva that's notable, but the execution.
Choke that Chinese
no pun
bitch.
intended. That's the real star.
Yo, it doesn't look like she didn't choke. It looked like something else, bro.
Number 16. A despicable dude gets his due. Friday the
J'ai pas
13th.
compris.
If Eva Watanabe got done dirty by Jason Voorhees, then Trent Sutton absolutely
looks like a
deserved
Jason.
everything that was coming to him in the 2009 Friday remake.
I would probably leave soon before I get pissed off and
Yeah.
yeah.
What happens then?
Trent is so obnoxious, antagonistic, and boorish that it's difficult to believe he has any friends at all, never mind a group with which to go away for the weekend. Yet Sutton makes it through a lion's share of the film before finally meeting his maker, thanks to a well-timed toss from Jason. Trent is impaled on some spikes that were conveniently left upright on a pickup truck.
conveniently.
And we just
Really?
got to be honest, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Number 15, Corkscrew and Cleaver. Friday
That's gonna be Julien when he starts calling us when we're not picking him up.
the 13th, the final chapter. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, is largely lauded as a high point for the franchise.
That's crazy.
It retains the early entry's serious tone
Yo,
and
that's me and
gruesome
Gina's
special
house.
effects, while also
Taking
boasting
him
a
out from his
likable
big-ass
cast,
window.
including Corey Feldman as Tommy
Quiet in the
Jarvis.
life, isn't it?
Crispin
Run,
Glover's Jimmy
run.
Mortimer is a memorable character
don't
for a
focus on-
number of reasons. The
Whoa.
first of which being an outstanding
I
dancer.
know. I get most of the 1980 people were gay, but like, yo, why the fuck you dancing like that, bro? You fait penser à chier.
Performs early on in the film.
Exactly. C'est bon la clave musique,
Hey, how come you turned that
Thank you.
off?
Whoever turned the
Additionally,
music off, thank
his
you.
death scene at the hands of Jason is still an effective shock as he shouts out loud for a corkscrew before getting it in the hand. Jimmy is
What
then
the hell is
cleaved
he
by
doing?
Jason,
Tissue.
and we bid farewell
I'm
to a
just laying down
standout
like this.
series performance.
Nothing.
Ted, hey, Ted, where the hell's the corkscrew?
And he's talking like he gets certain loot.
Number 14, Bedfold, Freddy vs. Jason. Although Freddy
Bravo.
vs. Jason is arguably more of an Elm Street movie, this didn't mean that Jason Voorhees couldn't get in just as many memorable moments.
You have a tissue
Case in
box?
point, this fan-favorite kill that occurs early on in the film, as Freddy Krueger is still summoning up enough
Freddy
strength
Krueger.
to revisit his old
Freddy Krueger
stomping
versus
grounds.
Jason.
Trey Cooper
Yo,
is
nah, I think they should do a Michael Myers versus somebody. Because Michael.
Jason.
Wasn't there already one like that?
Probably. No, versus Ghost, I think.
Ghostface?
Yeah, Ghostface. Yeah, Scream.
Okay, we're gonna have to check
I
that
think
out.
I saw something about
We're
that.
gonna check that out right after this video. Let's
the
go.
repugnant boyfriend of Gibbs Smith, and we pretty much hate him right
Pas
from
le
the
chinois, il est
jump. So
fâché,
what
là.
happens next doesn't really break our hearts. He's stabbed. Let's go with Energetically by Jason.
Alright, guys, I'm
and
gonna have to pause the video right here because I'm gonna have to do something.
folded in half while lying face down in a bed. We've heard of Craftmatic adjustable beds, but this is ridiculous. Number 13, Poor Shelley, Friday the 13th, Part 3. Sheldon Shelley Finkelstein is one of the more beloved characters of the Friday the 13th franchise for a number of reasons. For starters, he's supremely likable, a genuinely
fat
good,
ass.
if socially awkward guy who...
He looks like you when you were younger. 6th grade. Yo, let's pull up a picture right here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're gonna pull up a picture
No, no,
right
no, no.
here of
Don't look,
Wissam.
don't look, don't look.
3, 2, 1. Boom! There he is. What a fucking fat ass.
What?
What a fat fuck you are. You fucking 6th grade. I'm glad you changed because if you did not, we would have never become friends. All right.
audience is rooting for the entire way.
He would've been my
Tragically,
bully.
it's his death that serves as the
Hey, but you still would have been better than Natasha Muda.
means for Jason
would've
to
been
acquire
bigger,
his
bro.
iconic hockey mask, since Shelley just couldn't leave
Hey,
his love of
Posted, you
horror
cannot be
movies
bigger than
behind,
Gorlog
and
the
it ultimately
Destroyer over
cost him
there.
his life.
We're all men here.
That'll teach you a
Musa,
valuable
arrête de
lesson.
rire. Stop laughing.
Beautiful girl like you should never go out in the dark alone.
Finkelstein is trying his best to woo Vera by dressing up and scaring her, but it backfires, leaving him alone as Jason stalks in the shadows. Worse yet, when discovered by Chili, she still thinks he's faking, but he isn't.
Get up! Shelly, enough is enough!
Number 12, RV Ride. Friday the 13th, Part 6.
I'm sorry, how the fuck
Jason
did we
Lives.
go from 17
Friday
to
the
12 in
13th,
like
Part 6, Jason
2
Lives
hours now?
is a fan favorite
Yeah,
entry
bro,
from the
it's freaking long. What the
franchise.
fuck?
A movie
He's
that
speaking too
never
much.
takes itself
Thank
too
you, yes,
seriously.
that's what I'm
while
talking about.
still
I don't like
providing
Watch
many
Mojo.
memorable scenes.
Fuck Mojo.
This one in particular starts off with a little bit of humor, but ultimately ends with one breathtaking and badass final shot. The amorous
totally
antics
not me,
between Nikki and
Johnny.
Court are largely played for laughs, as is the exaggerated manner in which Jason shoves Nikki's face into the bathroom mirror.
This is great.
The sequence ends, however, with Voorhees standing triumphantly atop the wrecked RV, a striking and fearsome image against the night sky as Crystal Lake's most feared killer makes his way home.
What am I watching this in 144p? Let me see his face.
Number 11, Crazy Ralph Gets It. Friday the 13th, Part 2. Crazy Ralph was a mainstay for the first Friday the 13th film, a local kook who seems to know a bit about the history of Camp Blood and warns anyone and everyone to beware of its death curse.
You're going to Camp Blood, ain't you?
God damn it, Ralph, get out of here. Go on, get. Leave people alone.
You'll never come back again.
Oh, shut up, Ralph.
It's got a death curse.
That said, it's a shame Ralph couldn't be bothered to take his own advice, since it's his own curiosity about the place that gets him killed in Friday the 13th Part 2. He returns to the campgrounds after warning a new group of kids about the place's sour history, but is caught from behind by Jason and strangled with barbed wire.
That was the most
Number
calmest
10,
kill I've ever
Sheriff
seen.
Garris. Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives.
He was so
We
calm.
mentioned earlier how Jason Lives is decidedly lighter in tone than many of its predecessors. This usually works in its favor, but there's nothing funny about the death of Sheriff Mike Garris late during the film's climax. That's because Garris doesn't
One thing I like about Jason is that he actually kills kids.
What?
Not
Oh,
like,
that's the best thing about Jason. It's not his freaking costume. No. It's the fact that he's killing kids.
exactly. He doesn't hesitate. Not like Michael Myers. I love Michael Myers. He's great and all. He just doesn't kill kids. Only adults. That's it.
He doesn't?
He doesn't.
I thought he kills kids.
He doesn't kill kids. He doesn't kill teenagers. Only.
No, he kills.
Okay,
teenagers.
maybe teenagers.
But not kids.
Not kids. Yeah.
He killed kids.
Yeah.
He raped women too.
Reminds me of me.
Yo.
play into the sort of hard-assed and stubborn caricatures of law enforcement that usually present themselves in horror movies. Instead, his motivations
Yo.
are primarily in the interest
Whoa.
of keeping people safe, particularly his daughter Megan. Thus, when Jason literally folds Garris in half while the sheriff is trying to keep him at bay, we can't help but feel some real
crazy.
sympathy
He can't even
and
break
grief
his
for
mask.
Megan at the loss
Look
of
at
her
that. He
father.
pulled you up.
If you gotta go down to Jason Voorhees, you might as well go down swinging, right? Julius Goff finds this out the hard way as he gives Jason his best shot during their confrontation in Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan.
Bro, at this point, run, bro. You're literally black. Run.
You're the first. You tend to die the first.
The boxing prodigy actually gives Voorhees a few good licks before finally punching himself to exhaustion. Jason, slightly dazed at best, but still at full strength, then returns fire with a single punch of his own, literally knocking Gau's block off. It's a scene many fans rewound again and again during the VHS video heyday.
Take your best shot.
Part 7, The New Blood. It's a scene so beloved by fans that it was even parodied in Jason X over a decade later. Beloved by
Wait, what's the name?
The 13th,
The New
Part
Blood.
7, The New Blood.
Part 7.
It's a scene so
Why is
beloved
he
by
a
fans
cyborg?
that it was even parodied in Jason X over a decade later.
يعني modern.
To be fair, the sleeping bag death in Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, isn't performed with the
El
same
cameraman on
exaggerated
God
comedic effect,
again.
but it's certainly effective nonetheless.
Dan?
Tipo, essa Dan. How do you think that's Dan? How do you think that would be Dan?
Sharmuta is Dan?
Dan, what are you doing?
Why is she getting excited?
Judy Williams wasn't a main character in the film.
Thank
in
God.
fact, she's basically there solely as cannon fodder, a brief side
Thank
plot that
God.
exists to place another notch on Jason's belt. Her bright idea to hide in a sleeping bag from Voorhees gets the Darwin Award it deserves, being bashed against a tree. Bye-bye, Judy.
No, stop.
Number 3, Bed Spear.
Quel peur on connaît.
Julien.
Flying Baby Yoda in the freaking bag. Avec le cri, imagine avec le même cri.
Wait.
3,
Hold on, hold
Bye-bye,
on.
Judy.
Mais good, arrête, mec.
Après le même cri comme ça.
Attends, wait. This is gonna be hilarious. Hold on. Mais cool, arrête, man.
3,
Mais cool.
Bye-bye,
Arrête,
Judy.
bro. Arrête. Mais cool.
Number 3, Bed Spear. Friday the 13th Part 2. It seems as if the folks behind Friday the 13th Part 2 were so enthralled with the iconic Kevin Bacon bed sequence from the original that they just had to try it again. This time, however, director Steve Miner and crew took inspiration from the Italian Giallo and ripped off a scene from Mario Bava's A Bay of Blood when shooting this death scene for lovers Jeff and Sandra. There's no denying the similarities as the couples are both impaled by a spear as they're in bed together. But the Friday folks probably figured no one would notice if they mimicked a comparatively obscure European import. We see you though, guys. We see you.
Part 2 is crazy.
Number 2, Machete. Friday the 13th Part 2.
Vicky?
Bro,
Is that you?
Okay, so we admit it. We're horrible people. We're those kids who, like Julius's death earlier on our list, rewound this bit over.
Oh, they're getting cancelled.
Oh.
Don't let Michael get starting on that, bro.
Don't let me started. Do not let me get started.
Yo, don't let that happen, okay?
Oh, on these goddamn Canadians spending $91 million on building one building for the LGBT bullshit.
Bro, they need to do 9/11 on that building, okay? Mark my words.
And over again on our
Yo, we gotta stop
VCRs.
talking, but we're
And
actually
truthfully,
about to
we
get
feel
banned.
bad
We're gonna
about
get
it
banned.
because
We're gonna
Mark
get
Jarvis
banned, bro.
certainly didn't deserve what happened to him in Friday the 13th Part 2. This was
The
still
amount
at
of
the
freedom
point in the series
that
where
we
most
had
Friday
in the
films
80s
had
sounds like
likable
we're back.
characters. So when wheelchair user Mark gets a machete to the face and rolls down
To
an
the face is
unfairly
crazy.
long set of stairs, it comes as kind of a shock. And to be honest, we're
Let
not
me see
entirely
this
sure if the
actually for real.
filmmakers shot this scene as intentionally humorous or simply spiteful. But it remains one of the most
Okay,
iconic
stop talking, let
Friday
me see.
moments.
He couldn't even have a chance, bro. What the fuck is he gonna do? Roll away?
Rocket League.
Bro,
Most
imagine he would have been killed. Like he just pushed him down the stairs.
wait. Ça c'est Julien.
iconic Friday moments.
Bro,
Humorous
he could've
or
done
simply
stuff.
spiteful,
Yeah,
but
bro.
remains one of the most iconic Friday moments.
La façon que les cheveux ils bougent, c'est drôle. Actually put down the stairs.
Additions apart from the Jason X first debut.
Oh.
For starters, it's gruesome and sort of stands
Deja, what are you guys
apart
doing
from
in
the
space?
comparatively light tone of the film's Joker.
Bro went from coming out of the water every year to going to space.
The outer space premise. Additionally, the execution of this scene where intern Adrian Thomas Hart has her face plunged into liquid nitrogen and then smashed is effectively troubling and graphic. Jason X may not be a perfect film, but this kill
Yes.
is as
Yes.
perfect as Voorhees
Yes.
has ever achieved throughout his entire cinematic career.
El cameraman, man. No, Jason.
El Jason, El
No,
Jason.
Jason.
What the fuck, man?
Alright guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sadly, this is all that we're going to be recording for today, for this Friday the 13th. Hope you guys did enjoy. What else? Hope you guys did enjoy. Pretty much that was the top 20 kills from Jason himself. The best one. But anything you got to say, little boy?
It was fun though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of long though because
Not for
I mean, not for you guys, but for us, it was freaking long. He was talking,
talking too much,
Not-
yo.
not much
Watch
accent,
Mojo,
yeah.
bro. You gotta stop talking.
bro. No action, only talking, bro.
But yeah. Alright.
Like
Anything
and
else?
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You heard the boy.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Look who's calling. Y'all heard the guy. Like and subscribe. Happy Friday the 13th. Don't forget, soon we're gonna be doing our pre-Halloween special.
Yeah.
And then on Halloween, I might record with my phone. We're gonna go out.
Where?
We're gonna be going out in the streets, bullying kids.
Yo, trop fort.
And if hey. And if they act up, Anakin Skywalker might have to strike on them kids again.
Quoi? T'as dit quoi?
Roll the clip.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of
These
them.
are the kids on Halloween when we take their candy. And that's gonna be me.
Astaghfirullah.
If they act up, we're gonna have to strike on them asses. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and X out.
C'est quoi ça?
Je sais pas. Je me demande la même chose.
Ok.
Heida Julien Charmot. Ok, c'est bon.
Khalas.
X out.